What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle video. And in today's video, we're going to be using a Trick Room team that features one of my favorite Pokemon, Conkeldurr. So, in some streams and videos, I've talked about my love for Conkeldurr. I just love its design, I love its ability guts, and I just love how useful it is on a Trick Room team, and I've always wanted one. And I got lucky enough to have one of my subscribers help me get one. So hopefully you enjoy this Trick Room team that also features Mewtwo and Regidrago. If you want to show some support to the channel, like the video and subscribe. Enjoy. Alright, so we're looking at Regirock, Galarian Zapdos, Registeel, Galarian Moltres, and Regice. So my stomach is rumbling. Jesus Christ, I'm hungry. We're gonna lead off with Conkeldurr and Reuniclus. We don't really have to worry about too much. I think, well, we still do. We still do. I mean, he could easily send out Galarian Zapdos or Galarian Moltres, but he's got to KO either the Reuniclus. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we got this. I think we got this. Basically what we can do is max guard and we can go for Trick Room. Then Flame Orb activates. I think we can go for a Max Knuckle in the Regirock. We can go for a Psyshock into Zapdos after Trick Room is up. Then from there, we just start Max Knuckling the rest of his team into Oblivion. But you can't tell me Conkeldurr is not a cool Pokemon. It literally has two pillars of concrete that it wields as clubs. Okay, I could have just simply did something else. This is still bad because, I mean, Regirock is pretty fast. But I don't think we have to worry too much about all of that. Okay, Max Knuckle in the Regirock. See how much damage that does. And Psyshock into Zapdos. Zapdos doesn't have phenomenal special... I mean, it doesn't have phenomenal defense. And we, I think, are Life Orbed on Reuniclus. That does not pick up the KO. But that definitely picks up the KO. That's what we want. I'm just worried that a Drill Peck is just gonna obliterate us. That doesn't. Okay, that's good. Well, with the guts boost and the attack boost from Max Knuckle, I think we kind of just punch a hole in the rest of his team. It doesn't really matter. Even if he sends in the Moltres, it doesn't matter. We can just simply go for the Max Rockfall, and that's it. It's just over. He can max it if he wants to, but it's still going down. That clean one-hit KO. My Conkeldurr is built a little bit different. Some people have Ice Punch on their Conkeldurrs basically to cover for like flying and dragon. I don't. I have Bulk Up, Hammer Arm, Drain Punch. Bulk Up, Hammer Arm, Drain Punch. What was the other one? Rock Slide. Rock Slide basically for double targeting and getting a flinch, especially like if you have the Bulk Up boost and you have the guts boost, then Rock Slide is just gonna do ridiculous damage on the other side of the field. We're gonna Drain Punch into the Registeel and we're gonna Side Shock into the Regice. It doesn't matter if he maxes either one, they're both going down either way. Like, Let's be honest, Conkeldurr is just gonna punch a hole in it, and that was a lot of damage. Charge beam. But why though? You're a Regis steel. That's better off on Regice. But yeah, Drain Punch I put on Conkeldurr mainly to give it more longevity. Because like once it gets its boost, it's solid. Like it's solid. It's gonna be really hard to kill. And the only thing that's really gonna be doing damage to it, residually speaking, is just the Flame Orb. So the Drain Punch is just kind of to offset the Drain Orb, and the damage that is probably gonna be taken from the enemy. But ideally, you're not going to be running this Conkeldurr outside of Trick Room, because it's just asking for trouble, and you wouldn't do that to yourself, of course. You're not a glutton for punishment, right? Right? It's a little too late to max now, buddy. It's a little too late now to max. I mean, even if you put up the max guard, you still lose? Yeah, you still lose. I'm trying to think about how this works. He could max guard, try to basically run down the Trick Room turns, but that still won't work. And we get the KO with Side Shock. Oh, that's good. It's a shame that he didn't have a full team, but I think we can say confidently, even if he had a full team, it wouldn't matter. Conkeldurr probably would have one-shotted whatever the last Pokemon was. But I love it. I just love to see Conkeldurr work, man. Conkeldurr is just a beast with his gut boost. And then the max knuckle on top of that, it's just... And then in Trick Room, it's perfect. Alright, so we're going to be facing off against Zacian, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Eternatus, and Teleon. I think that's a Lowland Darmanitan. Oh my jeez. And Grimmsnarl. Oh lord. All of that just sounds bad. I guess what we want to do is lead off Conkeldurr Reuniclus. Honestly, if he leads off with Calyrex Shadow Rider, that's just GG, right? All he has to do is just click Astral Barrage, and he's gonna pick up a KO on the Reuniclus. Grimmsnarl and Teleon. Okay, that's not as bad. It's not as bad. That's not nearly as bad. That's not nearly as bad as things could be. We're going to go for Trick Room and Bulk Up. And at least under Trick Room, I can just click Hammer Arm. And that's the thing. Oh no. Oh geez. Focus Energy. Oh no. Okay, that's still fine. This is still fine. I think I'm just gonna go for a I'm gonna go for like a max guard, and we're gonna go for a Trick Room. You're not gonna stop me from doing what I have came here to do, which is to set up the Trick Room and sweep you with these big meaty hands. Oh god, no. I'm just hoping we called it right, and I'm hoping that he attacks the right target. I'm really just hoping that he focuses into the Conkeldurr, because that's the one that we really need him to target. If he shuts down this Trick Room, I don't know what to tell you, okay? GG. Please don't. Like, please don't. I mean, yeah. We just gotta hope they targeted the Conkeldurr. That's all we gotta hope for. Max Airstream. We still survive! Yes! Oh my god, we still survive. And he boosted his speed. Oh my lord, that is literally so dumb. Oh. Oh my Jesus. Now the thing is, do we punch a hole in this thing or not? Like, do we? He disconnected. Oh jeez. I think he had already read the writing on the wall. He knew that after the bulk up and the trick room being up, we were just gonna punch a hole in his Gigantamax Inteleon, and we kind of had free reign to either go for a ally switch or go for a recover, and it just would have snowballed from there. All right, so this is the interesting team. We got Palkia, we have Arcanine, we have Gyarados, we have Snorlax, we have Machamp, and we have Noctowl. So what I want to do is yeah, I want to just lead off with Conkeldurr and Reuniclus. I am kind of iffy about this because we're looking at basically two Intimidators, and so as Conkeldurr, our attack stat is precious to us, all right? And anything that can diminish it is to be exterminated and killed. Oh no, we automatically start off with Intimidate. This isn't terrible. Yeah, this isn't terrible. I mean, unless he switches out Palkia and he goes for like a double Intimidate or something. Trick Room, and we're gonna go for a bulk up. Try to negate that, and he maxes. Okay. Who's he maxing though? The Palkia. If I was you, I would hope that I'm killing. Scorching Sands. We eat that. Max Geyser. I think we eat that too. Oh, we do. Okay. I'm not maxing it. I mean, ideally I would like to, but I'm not maxing it. Okay, I thought he was gonna die to the burn. My breath caught in my throat for a moment. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, if he dies to that goddamn burn. Okay, if I was him, I'd just probably double switch out the Arcanine. But he's not. So we're just gonna double in. Good damage. Go for a Rock Slide. Good damage. We have Trick Room up, so I just kind of want him to go for the attack on Conkeldurr. He doesn't. You're just not gonna let me die, are you? Die of your burn, please. Oh my jeez. Why can't she die? I mean, I'm not mad at Conkeldurr, but I mean, can you die, please? Look, maybe. All right, so we have an Intimidate and we have a freaking Max Whirlwind attack drop here. We're just gonna double into the Gyarados. We're just trying to get as much damage off on like the Pokemon besides Palkia. We're gonna die this turn either way, and Trick Room's gonna be up. That does good damage. Good. Still good damage. So even if we die this turn, this is fine because Regidrago can come in. We can go for a Dragon Energy, and that will pick up the KO onto both the Palkia and the Gyarados? Actually, I'm kind of concerned because I think we have speed investments in the Regidrago. I don't know. No, we don't. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for Spore on Palkia, and then I'm just gonna go for Dragon Energy. Whichever one is faster. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna pick up the KO on both of them. So whichever one is faster. I'm just loving the synergy of the team. I'm just loving it. He withdrew Gary. Doesn't really matter. Mr. Sausages. Why? Why would you switch in a Noctowl? Like, just sack off the Gyarados. What do you get from this? This Dragon Energy is still gonna pick up the KO. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it almost picked up the KO. Congratulations, you sacked off, you basically took almost 98% damage on a Noctowl that didn't need to take damage. And I think we still have like one more turn of Trick Room. So Dragon Energy is just gonna take out the next Pokemon still. We can go for another Dragon Energy and we can go for a Strength Sap. And that will be good. There we go. We get the attack drop. High horsepower. We avoid it anyways. Shadow Ball. Did Trick Room just wear off? Either way, that's fine. I mean, I expect to be out. Okay, that was in Trick Room. Wow, that thing is slow. Jeez. How is Noctowl literally slower than Regidrago? Regidrago is literally a floating dragon head. But what do I know? We're going to go for a Max Wormwind into Machamp. Okay, and then go for another Strength Sap into Snorlax. Sometimes it's really good to just save your Dynamax towards the end of the game, especially when you're not really doing too much or you're not putting that much pressure on the enemy with your Dynamax. Our problem here was that their Dynamax wasn't really putting enough pressure on us because basically we survived another turn with Conkeldurr that we shouldn't have survived. And we could have brought Regidrago in earlier and still had one more turn of Trick Room. But beggars can't be choosers. We still kind of have the max here and we're just taking so little damage here. And especially getting these Strength Saps off on this Snorlax, it just literally makes zero difference. Because it's not like he's gonna actually kill us. It's not. You have some hallucinatory shrooms and a gigantic dragon head in front of you firing beams of energy from the orb in the middle. That doesn't sound like a bad LSD trip. I don't know what does. We're just gonna keep going for it. I mean, we can just keep going for it at this point. We're gonna go for Max Wormwind and we're gonna go for Giga Drain. Gary used Hyper. Whoa! That still wasn't enough, Gary. Should have known better. Snorlax is beefy, bro. At least in terms of special defense, it is beefy. We get the KO. And we're gonna probably get the KO here as well. There we go. was a good match. That was a really good match for Regidrago. Conkeldurr really put in some work as well early game. Basically just getting the rock slides off, taking out the Arcanine, putting the Gyarados in a really tough position to get KO'd as well. Getting some good chip damage on the Palkia. He was just really good. If anything, his problem was he was too good. He was too good at his job that he had to literally get Max Wormwinded, intimidated. Maybe twice, I think. I'll probably have to rewatch the entire video. Intimidated twice. And he still took Flame Orb damage, and he survived with 1 health when I wanted him to die. Okay, so Conkeldurr was just stubborn. Did not want to die. Still kept doing damage while he was alive. Love the dude. Love him. Alright, I'm kind of worried about this team. We see Mewtwo, Rillaboom, Alolan Darmanitan, Charizard, Kyogre, and Groudon. Okay, so definitely my biggest concern here is, I don't know, my biggest concern, a lot of them are very dangerous. All of them are very dangerous. Groudon, Charizard, bad combination. Rillaboom on its own with Grassy Glide is pretty dangerous. Mewtwo by itself is pretty freaking dangerous. Alolan Darmanitan does a lot of damage, and then especially considering guerrilla tactics, you don't really want that thing running around freely. Kyogre and Mewtwo, okay. We're gonna go for Trick Room, and we're going to go for we're gonna switch in Regidrago. Like, honestly, I'm hard pressed to max Mike and Conkeldurr and possibly waste it in front of 2 threats that could one-shot it. Side Strike, kind of felt like that was coming. We eat that. Calm Mind, okay, that's a concern. That's a big nopers. Are you sure about that, Billy? Oh no, like, this is difficult. I'm gonna go for an ally switch, and we're gonna go for a max Rockfall into Kyogre. That way we set the weather differently, and then on top of that, we reduce some of its health, so we take away its ability to go for a very powerful water spout, and we can go for like a side shock next turn to kind of do more damage to the Kyogre, and then we can go for a max Wormwind on the Mewtwo. Didn't give us really as much health as we need. Okay, that's pretty decent damage. And we get the Sandstorm chip on it, hopefully. Shell Bell, okay. And Thunder Mist, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's what we want to see. We're gonna go for a max Wormwind, and we're gonna go for a Side Shock into Kyogre. But if I was him, I'd probably switch the Kyogre out. I mean, I don't know. He's probably gonna stay in. I don't know. If I was him, what would I do? I think it would just be smarter to just switch into Groudon, set the weather again, instead of just leaving Kyogre in, because you don't really know what's going on. You don't know what we got going on. Also, you would think that Regidrago could learn Thunder or Flamethrower. I'm just saying, like, it's supposed to be crystallized dragon energy. Dragons breathe fire. We've also had dragons that literally can control lightning. I hope I'm not sounding crazy here by just simply wondering why can't we just simply do that. We don't KO the Mewtwo. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we could risk losing both Pokemon, but yeah, we died to the Ice Beam. Can we live the rest of this though? That's the question. We have Hammer Arm. We can go for that. Hurricane. You actually hit that? You actually hit the Hurricane in a Sandstorm? Die. Oh, thank God. Jeez. I'm just saying, like, he actually hit that. I'm just gonna send out mushrooms just to see what's going on here. Besides, we're slower than Kyogre, so we can go for a Spore. We should be slower than Groudon. We can go for a Spore on him as well. There we go. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. What it really comes down to now is basically, can we KO Kyogre? I don't think we can. Well, we need to break confusion first and then see how many turns left of Trick Room do we have. If this is the last turn of Trick Room, we're in a bad position. If it's not, then we're still in a good position. Congratulations. Oh my God, you hit yourself in confusion. I'm just gonna Spore both of them to sleep. That's my only hope at this point. Also, at this point, Kyogre has nothing that it can do outside of that. God, that's a lot of health that it got back. Oh, jeez. We can Strength Sap. Actually, I'm just gonna go for Double Spore, bro. Double Spore. Recover. I don't like Spore games, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like sleep games. I don't like it. He withdrew Kyogre. That's fine. Ah, he was predicting the Spore, wasn't he? Jeez. I should have just went for like String Sap or something. Do we still have one more turn of Trick Room? That's the most important question. Like, I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't. Oh, jeez. Strength Sap and then Trick Room again. That's our best bet here. Pray that he doesn't go for a Grassy Glide into the Shrooms. And yeah, just pray that he doesn't go for a Grassy Glide into the Shrooms. And that Groudon doesn't wake up and hit like 2 Precipice Blades connecting on both Pokemon. That's what we gotta pray for. Like, if we can get the Trick Room up, we could Pollen Puff. Also, we do have Grassy Terrain up, so we could go for a Giga Drain. That'd be smart. Because Groudon is still a threat no matter what. He's still a threat, and he needs to be eliminated soon. He went for it. Monster. No, he wakes up. He swords dances. Oh no. Why are you swords dancing? Stop swords dancing. Stop it. You're gonna get hurt, all right? You're gonna get hurt trying to do something that you shouldn't be doing. And yeah, don't do it. Don't make me do what I have to do, because if I gotta do what I gotta do, you're gonna die. I'm gonna go for a bulk up, and we're gonna go for a... We can go for a side shot. Yeah, I'm going for a side shot. I got the Trick Room up, so this is really good. And bulk up should give us some pretty decent bulk against basically both these Pokemon. And then we can max and start doing some damage. Okay, we eat that really well. We eat that really well. Oh my jeez. God damn. We are still alive. Jelly baby. Charizard. This is fine. This is still fine. This is actually really good. This is really good. We're in a really good position. Not gonna lie, we're in a really good position. He's probably thinking that he has me on the ropes, but he doesn't. I'm gonna double into the Charizard because it's probably gonna max. That's what I'm worried about. Is it enough to kill the Charizard? Like, is it enough? That's pretty good damage. That's enough. Okay, good. Do we get the flinch on the Groudon too? If we can get the flinch. If we can get the flinch, that would be beautiful. Oh no, he swords dances. Oh boy, we don't get nothing. Ah. Our sunlight faded. Look, your earthquakes have no power here, bro. Like, be honest with yourself. Be completely honest with yourself. Are you actually gonna beat me? I mean, he can send out Rillaboom. If I was him, that's what I would do. Send out Rillaboom. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it kind of does, but then it doesn't. If he sends out Rillaboom, right? And here's what I'm just thinking. If he sends out Rillaboom, he goes for the Grassy Glide, KOs the Reuniclus. Alright, it's Darmanitan, never mind. Wait, I don't even have the option. Okay, so I can't even... Okay, we still have 2 turns of Trick Room. I just, God, do I want to take that chance? Recover. Just recover. That's what we need to do. There we go. We pick up the KO on the Darmanitan. He misses? Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's good to see. That's good to see. He missed the freaking Precipice Blades. Oh, jeez. Oh, my lord. Oh, my jeez. Wait, we still have one more turn of Trick Room, don't we? Yes! No! I forgot Reggie Drake was dead. Ah, man. Fudge. God damn. I was hoping that we were still alive on this, but we're not. Oh. We still kind of win this. I mean, he has Shell Bell and it's Kyogre. I mean, we should outspeed that outside of Trick Room. Best bet is Hammer Arm, Iron Head, double into the Kyogre. I mean, double into the Groudon. Okay, that's enough. Jeez. Can we get a flinch on the Kyogre then? Oh, that's decent damage. And we get the flinch. Oh, that's clean. Let's go. Oh my god, bro. We get the freaking flinch. And we did that big damage. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, boy. The final boss. Rillaboom. I mean, we can go for a Rock Slide here, and we can go for a Iron Head into Rillaboom. Try to cover all options here. The Kyogre has not enough health to really go for a Water Spout. The best thing it can do is go for an Origin Pulse. Hope to hit both targets. I think Origin Pulse is really... Okay. We eat that? Origin Pulse? Yeah. He hits both targets with it. Oh, man. There are so many problems with this. And the Shell Bell as well. That this is... He's getting so much health back. Just from that simple turn. Okay. So... Side Strike. Recover. I don't know. Like, I just want to really figure out how much damage does Grassy Glide do at this point. Like, can we live a turn of Grassy Glide? Like, not even one turn. We have to live 2 turns of it. Okay, we're faster. Knockoff, maybe? We get the KO on the Kyogre. Knockoff. You know, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it in the video. I'm keeping it in the video. We basically played very well against this team. And he just had heavy hitter after heavy hitter after heavy hitter after heavy hitter. And it still came down to him having Rillaboom. Like, dude. What's the point of spamming legendary Pokemon? What's the point of spamming Pokemon like Kyogre and Groudon? And then you have Solar Power Charizard, you have Rillaboom, you have all of these overused Pokemon on the same team, and you still manage to almost lose to me. Like, dude, we came so close. It was just basically praying that he didn't have Origin Pulse, but no one worth their salt isn't gonna carry Kyogre using Origin Pulse. Like, we were so close. So close. So close. If we had one more turn of Trick Room, God, that would have worked out our way. That would have worked out our way so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this team. You enjoyed how much work Conkeldurr put in. I mean, Conkeldurr put in some work in that last game, bro. KOing the Charizard, basically KOing the Darmanitan, KOing the Groudon, even threatening to KO the Kyogre with a Rock Slide if it connected. Man, oh man. Like, maybe I should have just targeted the Kyogre instead and prayed for Precipice Blades to miss. That would have been a less scary situation, but what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? The Groudon had several sword stance boosts, like 2. I couldn't let that thing live, bro. I couldn't let that live. But if you like the team, you love Conkeldurr, and you like how close some of these battles were, please subscribe for more. I would appreciate it. We are making a comeback on this YouTube channel, and I would appreciate the support. See you guys in the next Pokemon video. Bye.